Welcome to How to Screen Print, and thank you for joining the course. Now we're going to learn screen printing with water-based inks on a line table. And once you understand the concept and how the line table registration works, you'll be able to modify your press to suit whatever you want to print on, or however space you have, whatever space you have available, you can adjust your printer to that. So in this course, you're going to learn how to screen print using water-based inks. And also, since screen printing involves artwork, it's artwork first before you can print anything, I've included a legal full working copy of Photoshop, and I also did all the color separation artwork and tutorials using the same version of Photoshop to get you started. Now, the really cool thing about this is that it's a lifetime access course, which means that as we add, you're just going to carry on getting more knowledge. Especially now as we're traveling through Southeast Asia. We're in Thailand at the moment, and this is the province, well, not province, the continent of the line table. From here, Thailand to the Philippines, we're going to be cruising through and just absorbing more and more line table printing techniques and shortcuts, and as we learn them, we just film them and upload to the site. So you'll get new knowledge all the time as we travel through the countries, which is pretty cool if you ask me. It's cool for us to travel around and just chase the ink, and it's cool for you to just, for a very low cost, just get knowledge like this for forever. Especially in America, in the United States, line table printing is unheard of, and if you stick to it, you'll see that your startup costs and your profit ratios are very high. Low startup, high profit, versus people printing on a rotary. I mean, their outlay just for stock, for equipment alone, is astronomical versus what you can achieve with, say, $100, $200. And yeah, you're going to learn. It's going to be fun. I have included a folder when you join the course, and there are blueprints and examples of line tables, but you'll see it's so simple. Once you understand it, you'll be able to modify it, and whatever space you have available, you can build your line table to that. Now obviously you need some equipment. These are basically what's here. These are the basics of what you need. In fact, with all this here, you can set up and run either a commercial shop or print for yourself, start at home, print in the garage, the shed, wherever. And you basically need some screens, a squeegee or two, 4 inks, emulsion, a hairdryer, iron, a heat press, a dark space, if not a large box to build an exposure unit, a light to build a darkroom, and you need a spotlight to expose your screens, and a power washer. The power washer, you can actually, instead of buying one, just go to a car wash and use theirs. And in fact, if you're clever, you'll speak to the car wash people and use them as the first client, offer to print for them, and they'll be your first client. That's what I would do in any case. Now we are trying to build a kit, but being in Thailand at the moment, logistically it's a little bit difficult. But once we get our bearings and we build a kit, we will send it to Amazon, and you can just order it straight from Amazon, and it'll be a kit tailored for line table printing with your registration T-bars and screens, etc, etc. And you'll be notified as soon as that's available. Now, do not talk about film, since I don't use a printer or film myself anymore. I haven't for 3 or 4 years, since it was cheaper for me to just get them printed on normal transparencies at our local print shop. If you Google your printer and look for film for screen printing for your printer, you should get what you need, and then it's just a case of buying what you need, or go to a local print shop and see if they can print it for you. I used to just email my artwork to the print shop, and then they would print it for me, and I just go and collect it. And I'm sure that you could do the same kind of setup. Just for me, it was a lot cheaper due to I didn't have to worry about ink or film or courier or anything like that, or just email collect. But you can buy a printer or your existing printer, and you should get film for it if you want to do your own artwork, which obviously is first prize. There's a folder with a lot of tutorial files and artwork, and there's some really cool PDF documents that will blow your mind, especially for fabric decoration. It's like all basics. The deal with this whole course is, the course here is, whatever you learn here now will get you printing. Obviously, the more you print, the more you can experiment, and you'll try. And I urge you to experiment. If someone tells you no, you can't do it, then just try it, because most of the time they haven't even tried it themselves. They just heard or seen not to do it. My printing career is all trial and error. I had no one to teach me how to print. I learned it all myself. So I did a lot of crazy stuff, and I was just like, hey, well, what happens if I do this? And there's a lot of stuff that you hear or see that they say you can't do, and it's lies. Like, for instance, printing with water-based inks on 100% polyester. In the course I show you how to do it, and the result is crazy, because it's super soft print that breathes on polyester and dry fit. That's not going to crack or peel. There are many things that you can do with water-based ink. You can print on wood, you can print on paper, you can print a lot of stuff. So I really hope that you enjoy the course, and please feel free to ask me anything you get stuck with. Just email me or find me on Facebook or Instagram, and just get in touch, and I'll help you, and I'll assist you as much as possible. And we are now part of a family of screen printers, and families stick up for each other and look out for each other. And that's my promise to you, that as long as you need assistance, I will be there to help you.